Baby no money, Mary Poppins. Let's talk about it. How y'all doing? Welcome to Let's Talk About It. Music Reviews, Season 11. How y'all doing? Welcome to the show. Guys, we got a good episode for you today. Guys, we got Baby No Money. I haven't talked about Baby No Money in, quite a while. I'll just be real with you. I mean, guys, Baby No Money makes some of the most basic-ass music I've ever heard in my life. But, I will say this. Baby No Money is, one of the most, I would say one of the most popular, newer age rappers out there really doing their thing. Guys, we got Baby No Money, Mary Poppins, and honestly, before we get into the song, because this show is just about the music, guys, but I feel like we have to mention it, it would be a weird...
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Fiscally responsible, financial geniuses, monetary magicians. These are things people say about drivers who switch their car insurance to Progressive and save hundreds. Visit Progressive.com to see if you could save. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Potential savings will vary, not available in all states or situations.
Review if I didn't even mention this at all. But there is some censorship happening in this song, in the music video. As we know, a streamer... content creator, Asmongold, has been censored in this song. And guys, do you want to know my thoughts about censorship? Well, I'll tell you what my thoughts about censorship are. It's like I said back in the day, a long time ago in 2019 to 2020, when I was first starting my podcast show, and we were talking about the rapper Tom MacDonald. And I said on that review, guys, if you're going to talk about what you want to talk about, don't censor it. And I remember back in the day, Tom MacDonald censoring his cuss words to make his music family-friendly oriented. And, you listen to Tom MacDonald's music and, I go, all right, speak on what you want to speak on, but don't censor anything. And Tom MacDonald was doing that. Now, I don't think Tom MacDonald's censoring his music anymore, but the same thing can be said for what today in 2025 Baby No Money is doing. It's the same thing, guys. And I'm gonna be real, censorship is bad either way. If you're censoring somebody in a music video, well, then you have to censor everybody in the music video. If you want to censor lyrics, well, then you're gonna have to censor a lot more lyrics. Censorship either way is a bad thing. Now, that's the only thing I'm gonna speak on, guys. That's how I feel about it. And let's get into the song now, because I was really curious.
My name is Lily, and I've had hidradenitis suppurativa, HS, for years. I finally found some relief since taking Cosentyx. Relief means I can show up more.
Cosentyx secukinumab is prescribed for adults with moderate to severe hidradenitis suppurativa, HS. Don't use if you're allergic to Cosentyx. Before starting, get checked for tuberculosis. An increased risk of infections and lowered ability to fight them may occur, like tuberculosis or other serious bacterial, fungal, or viral infections. Some are fatal. Tell your doctor if you have an infection or symptoms like fevers, sweats, chills, muscle aches, or cough, had a vaccine or plan to, or if inflammatory bowel disease symptoms develop or worsen. Serious allergic reactions and severe eczema-like skin reactions may occur. Learn more at 1-844-COSENTYX or Cosentyx.com.
Ask your dermatologist about Cosentyx.
About this song, having this censorship, having this big old censorship thing, what what does this song entail? Well, let's start off with the beat. The beat's I would say the beat's pretty okay. The only thing I will say about this beat is that the drums feel very basic. It's these, it's trying to combine these club, EDM, trap elements together. You have that EDM bass really, kicking in the background. It honestly doesn't really match well with the drums and how the overall vibe of the track is happening. I'll just be real with you. And also the fact that, this beat is pretty basic. He tries to add a lot of sound effects. He tries to add a lot of, different basses, really do their thing, which that's a pretty good thing. I like that. I like it when, you can switch it up with the instrumental. You can switch it up with the beat. You can really do your thing on that. And, yeah, I think the beat's overall just okay. It's nothing crazy. It's nothing that I'm laughing at. It's nothing that I'm going, oh, this is really fire. There's none of that on this beat. I'll just be real with you. And also, guys, I'll be real. let's talk about.
Oh my God, it's the coolest thing ever. Hey guys, have you heard of Goldbelly? Well, check this out. It's this amazing site where they ship the most iconic, famous foods from restaurants across the country, anywhere nationwide. I've never found a more perfect gift than food. They ship Chicago deep dish pizza, New York bagels, Maine lobster rolls, and even Ina Garten's famous cakes. Seriously. So if you're looking for a gift for the food lover in your life, head to goldbelly.com and get 20% off your first order with promo code GIFT.
This episode is brought to you by LifeLock. Between two-factor authentication, strong passwords, and a VPN, you try to be in control of how your info is protected. But many other places also have it, and they might not be as careful. That's why LifeLock monitors hundreds of millions of data points a second for threats. If your identity is stolen, they'll fix it, guaranteed, or your money back. Save up to 40% your first year. Visit lifelock.com/podcast for 40% off. Terms apply.
The first verse, because Baby No Money is running into an issue that I've been seeing a lot of, and that I've seen a lot of his music, is that, Baby No Money is really turning into the modern day DaBaby. And what do I mean by the modern day DaBaby? Well, DaBaby, he was making a lot of songs that sound the same flow, the same style of beat, the same over and over and over again. And guys, people get tired of that. People get tired of the same thing over and over and over again. And I'm seeing the same trend happen with Baby No Money. It's like when I talked about DaBaby. It's like when I talk about Lil Baby, or I talk about any of these other rappers on this show. If you're doing the same thing over and over again, if you're doing the same, sad trap beats, the same piano loop trap beats, it's going to get very boring to listen to. And we got the same thing on here. We have the same flow from all of Baby No Money's goddamn songs. He does the same flow on the same style of beat. And guess what, guys? Even the goddamn hook sounds the same as his other songs. And guys, when you do that, when you just copy and paste your music, and you try to add a bunch of sound effects, you try to add a bunch of different elements on the beat to make it sound a little bit different, hey, you're going to get a song that's basic as hell. And this is definitely basic as hell, guys. There's not much to really talk about with this song. The flows are the same. The beat sounds the damn same. And guess what? The hook, too. The hook's not any better. Guys, for a song that's supposed to have censorship, supposed to have these, have this moral high ground in the beginning of the song with this beginning message, this song is honestly a pretty basic-ass rap song. We are rapping about, fucking bitches, getting money, and that's kind of it. So, this is supposed to have a moral high, ground standing song, and it's just a basic-ass rap song. Guys, I have to call it what it is. A basic rap song that I don't really get the message in the beginning, and I also don't really get this censorship going on here. It's just kind of weird to me when you look at it. So yeah, guys, I've covered everything, whatever that message was in the description, and then you listen to the song, and it doesn't add to that at all. It doesn't add anything to that. So I think this song has a misstep. I think this song, could be a little better if it didn't have, all of this other stuff around it that didn't, that doesn't add to the song at all. So yeah, guys, overall, this song's just kind of whatever. I'll just be real. It's kind of basic. So I'm going to have to give this song like a 4 out of 10. But, I will say the beat's pretty okay. The beat's pretty okay, but the flows and the hook are the same as the original Baby No Money song. So overall, guys, I'm going to give this song a 4 out of 10. I'll see y'all. You have a good one. Bye.